Hi. So, this live stream is exactly what it says. I've still got some lotion on my eyebrow. Ignore it, please. You might have seen I was trying to make some live streams today, and the essence of those live streams is this video. Because when I made the live streams earlier, there was a misstep that happened. I was planning to get dressed whilst I was making the live stream and obviously not disclose anything beyond my bare chest. And I was expecting to get dressed because my social worker was going to come round. And there wouldn't be a problem. But unfortunately I was impatient. And when I started the live stream, I started in my boxers. Then my social worker called and said, I got your message saying not to come. And I spoke to her. I said, yeah, I'm making a live stream. I've got an important live stream to make. Please don't come. And I restarted the live stream about 3-4 times, trying to get it going. Got it going whilst speaking to my social worker on one of them, and I hadn't got dressed. I forgot. My mind isn't with it. I can't focus at the moment. And I made that video, and I got about 2 hours in, 3 hours in, I don't know. It was a good video for what its purpose was. To the point, really good spiritual information. But unfortunately I forgot I was in my boxers, and as I moved, nothing other than the tip of my boxers revealed itself, and the video had to come down. But that's fine, that's not a problem, is it, if I made a mistake like that. But the point is, the reason I was making the video in the first place. And the reason I'm making the video in the first place is because I can't deal with it anymore. I can't deal with it anymore to the extent that I'm sure it's obvious in the past few videos that I've made, and if you're my neighbours, and if you're anybody at NHS Homerton A&E, you'll know explicitly I can't deal with it anymore because of the clarity of the words to the volume that they come out my mouth at, to the frequency they come out my mouth at. Sorry, I'm just burning a USB cable accidentally whilst I put the kettle on. That's annoying. You'll know explicitly I can't deal with it anymore. But there's something that I don't understand, and where things are explicitly serious, I've realised what's been taking place for many years but has been manageable, and then came and hit me in the face with ferocity last year. And that is that I'm a slave. I'm not going to feel sorry for myself. I don't feel sorry. I'm not asking for that. And I'll tone the words back so I can communicate the message clearer. We're all slaves, first of all. We're all slaves to each other. Then we're all slaves to whatever force is governing planet Earth at the moment. It might just be some sort of spiritual process. It could literally be that. This was started many thousands of years ago in our spiritual amnesia. It could be aliens in the sky. It could be reptilian overlords. It could be some sort of rogue agency that's taken control of the world, like the Men in Black or something. I don't know, but something is governing the world and something is really fucked up in the world. And last year it came and slapped me in the face. And what slapped me in the face is that my fellow human being said, where I know my fellow human beings act out of love, and a love based in their origin, we're willing to take you as our slave. And the freedoms that you thought you had within the world and society that made it a bit bearable are taken away from you now. And I've suffered that. I have suffered that action. I've suffered that action. And you know how I've suffered that action. My body isn't being helped where it should by the NHS. And that's basically it. The good people of the NHS are not helping me. In addition to that, and this is where I was a slave to the world before, and it's what I accept as just part of the system, and that is the mental health system. I can believe this world has a mental health system. It's archaic, it's horrible, it's mean, it's something that has ruined my life, but it's just the way it is as according to the past. Thousands of years of evolution and from our devolution. And where I found myself this morning as I got out of bed with my autism being fucked with, which really feels like I've got sex in my ear hole. It feels like my ear's been ripped out. It feels like my eye's been molested to see happiness when there's darkness everywhere for myself. I realised this is insane. I realised it's taking it to the next level all the time. It's taking it to the extent whereby the pain isn't enough. You need to antagonise my mental health, my autism. And I woke up and I said, right, I can't deal with it. This is the situation. It's slapped you in the face, Andreas. What are you going to do? And it was like, right, and at the same time all this was going on for me, because of the physical pain that's not being helped by the fucking NHS, because of the physical pain that's not being helped by the NHS, and the pressure that builds up in my body as a result of the pain, and where I'm not able to rest, and where the medication from hospital on the last admission has stopped me from getting sleep that's helpful in healing, and it's a constant detriment to my health now. That's how it feels from my perception. No, that's how I perceived it from my understanding and perception of it, perception of health, perception of sleep, in honesty. I thought I was going to add on it's not been so bad lately. I've been getting a bit of rest, but no, I've realised in my sleep is the problem again. There is no improvement in my sleep. Not that I've seen, not that I've been able to categorise as an improvement. There's a possibility of an improvement, but nothing I'm holding my breath for. And as a result of the pain, my mind is overactive when it shouldn't be. And my mind is active at the best of times. I get spiritual downloads, I get this and I get that. And I have to be up and alert. And I'm like, yeah, sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't. It's not a positive aspect of my mental health. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, it can do wonders for people, but no, I'm very clear. I don't want it. I'm very, very clear. I'd like to revert to the old way of me categorising spirituality that was definite and concrete, based upon facts instead of just bollocks pouring into my head. But as I said, it is a story that seems to be coherent, and for that reason there might be some value in it one day, but right now there isn't anything. Not when I'm suffering, not when my fucking neighbours are suffering, and I'm having to think of them all the time. And in truth, I know the corruption in my fucking neighbours is causing my problem in the first place, on the level of the collective psychosis. Because I have to be forced to interact on the level of society, I have to take them into consideration. And I don't want to, but I have to. And I do. And I realised in bed this morning that the way I'm treated by the NHS, the way my last hospital admission went, the clear message is, you're our slave, Andreas. And as much as I know it comes from love, in the media, it feels like I'm a slave. I'm in physical pain. And this video is to clear the air. And what my mental health is just, my my mental health is pushed into my head is, because there's been a constant theme of work for the past year and a half. Work and dress, work and dress, work and dress, work and dress. And maybe I'm dealing with some sort of karma in terms of slavery. Maybe I was a bad person in another life and I enslaved people. And I'm suffering that now on some level. Because that's what slavery was. Work, 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 do this, do that, do the other. Some get treated nice, sir. Some get treated worse. Just clear the air. There's nothing to hold back with this video. So I had to cancel and delete the video from earlier when I couldn't live with myself. I feel sick that I'm bare chested. I feel sick that I didn't have my shorts on. And to see a bit of my boxer reveal itself was too much. That 3 hours of solid good video, if you're into spirituality, got deleted. The point is, because I had that information being pumped into me, it was like, what the fuck? It was like, what is going on in terms of this slavery? So I know you're all aware on one level. I know you're all aware I'm getting these downloads. And your refusal to help me on this level, when things are getting constantly worse for me, and I'm getting these downloads as a result of your refusal to help me, what is it? Do you want me to just tell you all what these downloads are? My perception of spirituality in this world? And I thought, I don't know what it is. It's got to be that. Let's try and just start putting out there in a coherent form all of that spiritual information. And I started. And I could see, well, I couldn't see, but my mental health was fucking me all over, left, right and centre, and I was just keeping focused. But ultimately it was my mental health that prevented me from getting dressed, realising I should be dressed. And it was my mental health that was responsible for 3 hours of wasted video. And I reflect on the day, and I reflect on the suffering, I reflect on everything. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? I can't take any more. I can't deal with time. I'm autistic. I lived by time through my mental health for many years, and the pressure I have around time is insane. And if I've got a remote bit of stress in this world, I'm dead. And if I've got trauma and PTSD, I'm dead when it comes to time. I'm not allowed to use the theory. So I asked myself, what's going on? What do you want now? I had to delete that video. Obviously that wasn't what was wanted of me to express, because I thought, right, you obviously want the information because that's what's coming as a result of you not helping. We're not playing games, are we? We're not like, how much does he really want it? How much is he doing this for this reason? How much is it? No, I'm very clear what I'm doing. I didn't want to be making that video today. There was a right time for that video in my mind, and it wasn't today. But I was willing to let that video go and all that spiritual information go at the wrong time, because that's what's being asked of me right now by society. And I can't look outside and see the sun anymore. It's fucking September now. I feel sickened by the weather this year. Sickened. I just normally look at it from a distance, wanting the weather, wanting to have life to be able to feel the weather. Now I feel sickened by it. I shouldn't be alive, man. This isn't life. I remember the admission to hospital I had at the turn of last year, that if this isn't clear of what I just expressed to you, that how it feels like I'm a slave, it was very much that case in hospital. And I can't function, man. I'm done. I shouldn't have been able to do a thing. Unfortunately, I would have been happy to stay in hospital as a slave and see it out and talk to you all and find out what's going on. But the medication's so fucking horrid. And because I was in so much pain and the medication was amplifying it, that I had to ask for discharge, and I was granted that. I said I'm better off at home. I've got my therapy devices, and given my physical state, it's not an appropriate place for me to be on this ward. But I've been kicking and screaming the past few weeks with everything that's going on. And I realised I can't do that anymore. I'm a slave. I realised I'm a slave, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? I can't express my truth like this when I'm in pain, when I'm infecting people. I need to get another USB charger. The other one's melted. I don't know what I've done, in honesty, sorry, wrong charger. I don't know what I've done to deserve this. I've done something. I'm not stupid. On a spiritual level, people aren't allowed to behave like this for no reason. And in my ignorance to what I must have done, seeing how horrible life is getting of late, it's like everybody wants to fight me sort of feeling again. I can't take it anymore. Fuck Mum. Fuck everything I own. Fuck the boat I'm trying to move on to. Fuck everything I own. I don't own anything, man. It's just a load of shit. I don't own my physical body. I want to leave my body. That's what the constant feeling is. I can't live in it. I'm begging for mercy. I'm begging you 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 for mercy. Please forgive me. This body isn't right. This body shouldn't be lived in. I ask for mercy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for offending. I'm sorry for hurting. I'm sorry where I've harmed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm apologising from the wrong place. It's like I'm insincere. It's killing me. The fear isn't present to say it in my voice to you. I can't speak. I can't apologise from this place. And it's like I'm being further tormented in what I'm trying. You won't allow me to apologise. I don't understand. I need something in my life. I can't deal with it anymore. The sun is killing me. The sun is killing me. I'm sorry. is not to ask for sympathy. It's a sincere complaint, this video. So I will close my eyes, I will go say it from another place. It has to come out. I am sorry, I am sorry, I am sorry, I am sorry what I have harmed. I'm sorry for whatever it is. I'm sorry for whatever it is. I am sorry. Please help my physical body. I don't have life without my physical body. I need life to be alive. Otherwise the pain is too much. Please have mercy. Either allow me to die peacefully soon, without pain, or allow me something where I can breathe, something where there's life. I can't live like this. There is nothing from the moment I wake up to the moment I sleep. There are comforts, there are things that will be like, it could be harder this way, it could be harder this way, it could be harder this way. There's not enough to breathe when you haven't got a thing. When you haven't got a second, when you haven't got your body, when you haven't got each other. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm your slave, I'm happy to be your slave. Just please allow me my body. I'm confused. I guess if I was a slave I'd shut up. I'd just carry on working, I'd carry on. I can't imagine what they must have gone through. This isn't a touch on them. But on a mental level, unfortunately, it's probably as luxurious as slavery is ever going to get. But I can't take it. My mind needs to know the reality, and the confusion is the problem. The confusion is causing me to be arrogant. If I was a proper slave, I'd be quiet. If I was a proper slave, I wouldn't be making live streams complaining. If I was a proper slave, I wouldn't have what I have. But I am a slave. Please make it clear to me what I should do, how I should be as a slave. I ask for my ignorance in terms of the slavery to be made clear to me. I'm autistic, I don't understand it. I don't understand where the limitations are. I don't understand the true slave masters when we're a slave species. in the first place. And the confusion is just, it's helping me be the slave. Please make it clear I accept I'm your slave. If it continues like this, I can't function. Please make it clear to me what you want from me as your slave, so I can be an active slave. I'm sorry. I truly am sorry for whatever I've done. I can't deal with my insincerity and my physicality at the moment. It demands so much more this moment. It has to be what it is. My mental health won't allow me anymore. I'm truly, truly sorry. Please forgive me. Please make it easier for me. Please give me something that I can see as life. I'm being played games with. That's how I'm seeing it. Please help me see correctly. I'm seeing it that where I'm under constant physical pain and distress, all of a sudden it's like, are you sure you're in physical pain, Andreas? Are you sure you're in physical pain? Are you sure it's not your mental health? I can't deal with my body. I can't deal with my body. Beans, 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 beans. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Holiday, holiday, holiday. I can't deal with the weather. I can't deal with the weather. I want a holiday. I want a break. My body can't. I'm sorry. I'm not here to complain. I'm truly here to say sorry. I know the situation. I can't be arrogant anymore, but I can't not. And that's what I needed to say on this video, is to say sorry and to say that the situation is such. I know as a slave I shouldn't be arrogant. I need to be humble. But I'm seeing a life that people still act is normal on another level. Pretend that I'm not a slave, and where we pretend I'm not a slave. I can't keep it in mind all the time. I am sorry.